members of the Junior ROTC. Please stand. They are from Bryan Station under the direction of Colonel Greg Coker.
Will you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's pray. O Heavenly Father, tonight we thank you for food and remember the hungry. We thank you for health and remember the sick. We thank you for friends and remember the friendless. We thank you for freedom and remember those who are not free. May these remembrances stir us to service, that your gifts to us may be used for others. Now bless this food for our nourishment. Bless our bodies to your service. Bless the hands which prepared and served the meal, and bless each person who worked to make this festival, and bless their supportive parents, guardians, and families, their guiding coaches, and their empowering teachers and principals. All these we ask in your high and holy name. Amen. Let's be seated and eat.
Philadelphia? I'm not. Okay. I'm here in Richmond. Okay. So, yeah, I'm Keith Warren. Josh McCurry. Great to meet you.
And I'm Lindy.
I work sports anchor and reporter for local NBC affiliate. So, yeah. Second district council. Okay. Great.
Executive director.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, actually, officially he's in the 18th, but
Oh, wow.
excited to have the opportunity to be introduced. And this is, such an important evening for the foundation.
Yeah.
Recently, I've updated the mission statement, so I wanted to share that.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you continue to enjoy your meal tonight, I'd like to welcome you to tonight's festive event. I am Shay Nickel. I'm president of the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation, and it is my honor to welcome you to the 2019 Mr. and Miss Kentucky High School Basketball Banquet. To begin, I will ask all foundation officers, trustees, and staff to please stand and be recognized. Very good. At this point, I'd like to ask if there are any veterans or any active service military providing protection to our country and our rights. If you'll please stand and be recognized. Any veterans? Very good. And tonight we have folks with us from all across our great Commonwealth. If there are any elected officials, if you'll please stand and be recognized. Very good. Founded in 1954, 65 years ago, the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation is committed to the goal of becoming and remaining Kentucky's premier agency for vision-related services, information, and referrals. Our vision is to build a better tomorrow by bringing individuals into a world of sight, independence, and accomplishment. At the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation, our motto is simply, "Your vision is our mission." Just as the sport of basketball supports the core values of physical, mental, and spiritual fitness and toughness, individual effort and excellence, teamwork and sportsmanship, honesty and humility, patience and perseverance, so too must a charitable foundation reflect important core values. And so in pursuing our mission, we press toward the mark for the high prize of the core values, including integrity, respect, stewardship, leadership, diversity, collaboration, and effectiveness. As the Lions Club's International Convention in 1927, the late social activist and advocate for the blind and vision impaired, Helen Keller, challenged all Lions to be knights of the blind and to be torchbearers, bringing light to all those living in darkness. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, each of us, regardless of whether a member of a Lions Club, strive to be our personal best as beacons of light in whatever cause God has called us. 91 years ago, 91 years after Helen Keller raised her challenge, her words still echo, as she also reminded all of us that alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. So in short, though we are all individual players in this world, we must remember that life is a team sport. If any of you would like to join our all-star team, please contact your local Lions Club or our foundation, and we will match your passion and skills to an important role and game plan. The Mr. and Miss Kentucky High School Basketball Banquet and Awards Ceremony has grown to be one of the premier sporting events in all of the Commonwealth. The first Mr. Kentucky High School Basketball was awarded in 1954, the same year that our foundation was established. The recipient that year was Vernon Hatton of Lexington's Lafayette High School. And Vernon went on to have an outstanding career as a University of Kentucky Wildcat, where he was a member of the 1958 NCAA men's basketball championship team under the legendary coach Adolph Rupp. And following college, he was drafted 9th overall in the 1958 NBA draft and played 4 years before returning to his old Kentucky home. 43 years ago, the first Miss Kentucky basketball was presented in 1976. The recipient was Donna Murphy of Newport High School. Donna was recognized as the most valuable player of the 1975 Kentucky State Tournament. And listen to this, scoring 67 points and grabbing 50 rebounds. She went on to become an All-American women's college basketball player and magna cum laude graduate of Morehead State University, and was a top draft in the Women's Professional Basketball League in 1980. Following her career as a basketball player, Donna obtained her graduate degree and coached at numerous high schools and colleges, including the University of Kentucky, University of Florida, University of Memphis, Morehead State University, University of Cincinnati, and Asbury University. I believe both Vernon Hatton and Donna Murphy are present tonight, and I'll ask them to stand and be recognized. Where are you? Let's give them a hand. Here you go, right over here. I say all that to say this. All of our regional honorees and tonight's ultimate choices for Mr. and Miss Kentucky High School basketball represent a who's who of some of the finest student athletes produced by our Commonwealth. And we congratulate each nominee from every region and the high schools they represent for having been nominated to join this illustrious assemblage of Kentucky's celebrated sports lineage. We would be remiss, however, if we did not also pause to recognize the parents, the guardians, and families of these fine student athletes, together with their coaches, teachers, principals, and other mentors, for the dedicated investment of your time, talents, wisdom, and prayers into their young lives and promising futures. So if you are one of those persons I've just mentioned, whether it be family or school personnel, coach, principals, teachers, would you please stand? We want to recognize you tonight. Would you please stand? To everyone, thank you for your presence tonight. Thank you for supporting this sporting event. And thank you for supporting the work of the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation. Finally, I'm excited to introduce to you our foundation's new executive director, Lindy Lampkin. Lindy was confirmed as our new executive director at our February 23rd trustee meeting and has been on the job for less than a month. Though she is new to our foundation, she is not new to leadership or charitable foundations. As executive director, Lindy brings to our foundation a wealth of skills and experience in management, fundraising, and service development. Prior to joining us, she served as philanthropy manager at the Kids Cancer Alliance, and before that oversaw fundraising, recruitment, and services at the Colon Cancer Prevention Project. A business administration and management graduate of Xavier University and an active alumnus of the Leadership Louisville Center, I'll ask you now to join me in welcoming the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation new Executive Director, Lindy Lampkin.
Good evening, everyone. I am completely honored for the opportunity to be introduced as the new Executive Director of the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation, and I sincerely appreciate each of you for being here tonight. As Shay mentioned, it's not just these wonderful athletes that we're celebrating, but the wonderful people that are in this room that help make tonight possible and help support each and every one of you that are here. As we celebrate all of these wonderful athletes and their astounding accomplishments, I'd also like to be sure that you understand another reason for why you're here tonight, and that is to support the mission of the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation. The organization has gone through significant change in recent months, and I'm excited to share with you the newly updated mission statement that is really a big reason why we're here tonight. And that is to provide vision services through education, detection, prevention, treatment, and empowerment. Through collaborative partnerships, we enable greater independence and increased quality of life for Kentuckians from across our state while focusing on children and adults that have financial need. I'm grateful to be here tonight with each of you and hope to be able to have some conversations. But I'd also like to make sure that you take advantage of the opportunity to learn more about the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation. You can learn more about our impactful programs by visiting our website, www.kylionseye.org. You can find us on Facebook, call our office, or if you see any of these wonderful people wearing these bright yellow vests, they are some of our wonderful Lions Club members from across the state and would be happy to help you learn how you can get involved in making a difference in our state. As Shay mentioned, together we're building a better tomorrow by bringing individuals into a world of sight, independence, and accomplishment. I want each of you to know that you're helping make that possible, and you're helping make a difference in the lives of many others, and some that are here, and I sincerely thank each of you for doing that. And I'd like to ask each of you to give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight to support the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation. Thank you for your support and enjoy the rest of this wonderful evening.
And now joining us on stage is Lexington Council Member Josh McKern to give the official welcome from Lexington's Mayor Linda Gorton.
Good evening. Is this on? Down. All right, we're going to try that one more time. Good evening. And welcome again to the 2019 Mr. and Miss Kentucky Basketball Awards Ceremony. I'm Councilmember Josh McKern, and I was told I have about 30 minutes to speak this evening. I'm going to try and keep it pretty brief. I'm honored and excited to be here this evening to present this and to be with you all for this award, but I'd like to recognize a few of my colleagues first, Councilmember Susan Lamb and Councilmember Jennifer Reynolds. Thank you all for joining me. Since 1954, Kentucky has been honoring the best in the bluegrass, you all. All the proceeds from this historic event benefit the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation's mission to prevent, cure blindness. Unfortunately, Mayor Linda Gorton had a conflict and was unable to attend the awards this year, but I'm honored to fill in for her and be a part of this event that benefits such a wonderful organization. And while I thought part of the reason I was going to be here this evening was to play some one-to-one basketball with all of you, right? All right. I will save my skills for another day and instead read this proclamation on behalf of Mayor Linda Gorton. So, Mr. and Mrs. Kentucky Basketball Day, whereas the Mr. and Miss Basketball Awards ceremony has celebrated the best in high school basketball since 1954, and whereas basketball greats such as Jerry Grigsby, Michaela Epps, Macy Morris, Butch Beard, Rex Chapman, Darius Miller have been named Mr. and Mrs. Kentucky Basketball. And whereas the event also presents the Wawa Jones Award, the Donna L.J. Murphy Award, and the Male and Female All-Star Hall of Fame inductees. And whereas the award ceremony benefits the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation, which provides vision services for children and adults in financial need. Now, therefore, I, Linda Gorton, Mayor of Lexington, do hereby declare March 5th, 2019, Mr. and Miss Kentucky Basketball Day in Lexington. Best of luck and congratulations.
Thank you, Josh, and thanks to the Lexington Fayette government. This event would not be possible without their support annually, and we do appreciate your efforts and your support for our foundation and the important work we do. God bless you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let the food service continue to serve your meals, and we invite you to enjoy a delicious meal, and then we'll be right back in a few minutes to start the festivities. Thank you, and God bless.
Blowing up the body, oh. Blow it up. Blow it up, yeah, blow it up. Body, oh. Blow it up. Blow it up, yeah, blowing up the body, oh.
companhia, é mais que a vã filosofia de quem chora o tempo que perdeu. E o tempo é barco veloz, mas descansado. O tempo navega ao nosso lado, dizendo pra gente que valeu. Vai que valeu, chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu, lembrando que é só a viagem de ida, sabendo que valeu, valeu.
Atento ao trem do futuro em movimento. Quem perde o lugar joga no vento. A sorte que a vida ofereceu. Que sorte se a vida carimba o passaporte. Quem sabe o que quer ficar e diz com certeza que valeu.
Vai que valeu, chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu, lembrando que é só a viagem de ida, sabendo que valeu, valeu.
Samba, quando é feito em boa companhia, é mais do que a vã filosofia de quem chora o tempo que perdeu.
O tempo é barco veloz, mas descansado. O tempo navega ao nosso lado, dizendo pra gente que valeu. Vai que valeu, chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu, lembrando que é só a viagem de ida, sabendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu, chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu.
Good evening, and again, I'm Keith Farmer with LEX 18, and we want to welcome you to the 2019 Mr. and Miss Basketball Awards ceremonies. We're going to get started now with the festivities, and again, we want to take just a moment to recognize the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation. If anyone here tonight is not a member of the Lions Eye Foundation, you can be a part of that. You can ask anyone with the organization. You can also go online to thelionsclub.org. And also at this time, I want to thank the generous sponsors of tonight's event as well. We have the Lions of Kentucky, LEX 18, Community Trust Bank, Larry Pusateri of Morgan Stanley Kissel Entertainment, Audio Visual Techniques, Republic Bank, also the Tim Short Auto Group, Lexington Lions Club, Lexington Fayette Urban County Government, PrepSpin, L81, and Balfour. If you're a member sponsoring organization, would you please stand at this time to be recognized? All right, now let's get started with the awards. And the 1958 Mr. Basketball, Ralph Richardson, is going to join us representing the fraternity of Mr. Kentucky Basketball to present the Ralph Beard Lifetime Achievement Award and the Founders Coaching Award. The 2019 Ralph Beard Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Derek Anderson, 1992 Kentucky All-Star and graduate of Doss High School. Anderson played college basketball at The Ohio State University, also at the University of Kentucky. In 1996, Anderson helped the University of Kentucky win the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship, part of a team that featured 9 future NBA players as well. He was first selected by the Cleveland Cavaliers as the 13th overall pick in the 1997 NBA draft. In 2006, Anderson was on the NBA championship team with the Miami Heat. And Anderson participates in many business ventures, including being an author, philanthropist, screenwriter, and producer, and has won numerous awards for his philanthropy, his service, and humanitarian efforts. Derek Anderson. So I'm being told he had a game tonight and could not come. Let's get to the 2019 Founders Coaching Award. Goes to Coach Randy Napier, Perry County Central High School girls basketball coach since 1994. Coach Napier began his career at MC Napier High School in 1980. He moved to Perry County Central in 94, where he is still currently coaching. Coach Napier was the head coach of the Kentucky All-Stars in 2008 and directed the Kentucky All-Stars girls tryouts from 2008 to 2011. In 2017, Coach Napier became the winningest girls coach in Kentucky high school basketball history with over 800 wins and counting. During his 35 years of coaching, his teams have won over 80% of their games. His 1994 MC Napier team, which I had the chance to cover, presented him with the ultimate prize. They won a Sweet 16 championship. In 2014, Coach Napier was the head coach of the McDonald's All-American game. His teams have won 22 district championships and 10 regional championships. Coach Randy Napier.
Pleasure to be here. I appreciate all of you all and all the support that I've had throughout the years with events like this. I know it's a special night for you young people, but it's actually a special night for us old guys too. We really appreciate these things as much as you all do. I do want to thank Mr. Ralph Richardson. It was a pleasure to hear from him. I got to know Ralph when we were inducted into the Kentucky Basketball Hall of Fame at the same time, same class, and it was quite an honor when he called me to ask me to be here tonight. It was just special to hear his voice, and I was eager to jump on board and get in here and enjoy this time with you all. But I appreciate all the support from the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation and the opportunities they gave me to coach the All-Stars. It was one of the most fun adventures I ever had. I also want to take just a moment to give a big shout out to my Perry Central Commodore basketball team tonight. They're here in the house. Where you at, guys? Are they here? Commodore's in the house. Okay. They're here to support their Mr. Basketball candidate, Noah Back, and they came down to the state tournament a day early to be here to support their teammate and brother, and I just wanted to give them a shout out and wish them the best of luck in the tournament this week. Go Doors.
All right, it is now time to announce the 2019 inductees into the Kentucky All-Star Hall of Fame, sponsored by Republic Bank. Todd Ziegler from Republic Bank, a 1984 Kentucky All-Star, will be presenting the award. Hall of Fame members include those who have been involved in the Kentucky versus Indiana All-Star game and who have now gone on to have great success on and off the court. The 2019 female inductee is Carly Ormerod Bell, 2005 Miss Kentucky Basketball from Sacred Heart High School. She led Sacred Heart to 3 consecutive state championships. Again, I had the chance to cover this team as well, so it was really cool to see all these names up here tonight. She scored 1,789 career points, went on to play at the University of Kentucky, and is now a physician's assistant specializing in orthopedics at the Louisville Orthopedic Clinic and Sports Rehab Center. Carly Ormerod. The 2019 male inductee is Coach Ed Diddle. Coach Diddle was the inaugural coach of the Kentucky All-Stars and coached from 1940 to 1956. Diddle became the first coach in history to coach 1,000 games at one school, Western Kentucky University. When he retired in 1964, he was the winningest coach in college basketball history with 759 wins. Coach Diddle's 42 seasons, 1922 to 64 at Western Kentucky, holds the NCAA record for seasons coached at one school. He is a member of the College Basketball Hall of Fame, the Kentucky Athletic Hall of Fame, the WKU Hall of Distinguished Alumni, and the WKU Athletic Hall of Fame. During the games, he would wave, toss, and chew on a towel, and then even cover his face in times of disappointment. His red towel, now part of WKU's official athletic logo. Here to accept the award on behalf of Coach Diddle's family is Jim Richards. Coach Richards is from Adair County, Mr. Diddle's home county, and played baseball and a little basketball for Mr. Diddle in the 1950s. After a decade of success in high school coaching ranks, he returned to the Hill in 1968 as an assistant basketball coach. In 1971, Richards took over as head coach for the next 7 years. He then spent 8 years as the assistant AD and men's golf coach before capping off his career at WKU with short stints as alumni director and later athletics director. Mr. Richards, now retired and living in Bowling Green.
Thank you, sir.
Jim Richards. All right, joining me now is Coach Scott Chalk, Executive Director of the Kentucky Association of Basketball Coaches. The Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation would like to thank Coach Chalk and all of the 2018 Kentucky All-Star coaches for their time and efforts to support the Kentucky All-Stars last year. And thank you to those who are participating this year as well. Now here's Coach Chalk to give an update on the upcoming Kentucky All-Star Classic.
Thank you. I'd like to, first of all, thank the Lions Eye Foundation for another wonderful event and all those in attendance for supporting not only these young men and women who are going to be all-stars in one way or another at the next level and maybe playing on the all-star team, and one is going to be Mr. Basketball and one's going to be Miss Basketball, but to support the Lions Eye Foundation for what they do and the cause that is special to them and to all of us, and they've done for years around this state. So I'd like to thank all of you for being here. My reason for being here is to promote the All-Star game. The All-Star Game is very important to the coaches of the state of Kentucky. It's the oldest All-Star Game in the United States, still running. This year will be the 77th event that we've had it. And so we're very excited about it. We needed to level the playing field a little bit. In the last couple of years, we've been able to win some of the games and split with them the last 2 years in a row. And so we're excited about bringing back some victories to Kentucky, and we're hoping that this group right here, who last year did very well against their juniors, is going to bring us the first sweep, hopefully, we've had in a long, long time for Kentucky. So that's what I'm excited about. Thank you. Yes, that's something definitely worth clapping about. We believe firmly in the idea of beating Indiana. That's what we're about. We want to beat Indiana, okay? I think I said it pretty clearly last year. We want to beat Indiana. That's what we're all about, okay? We are the state of basketball. Kentucky is where basketball is like no other. Indiana seems to claim that and think they're that. We want to make sure they don't believe that when we're done playing them. So that's what we're all about. And so we're going to select, hopefully, the best all-star team that we can. Our tryouts this year will be April 20th. All these young people here will be invited to those tryouts, along with several others. It'll be about 40 girls and 40 boys. The tryouts this year will be in Elizabethtown. We are trying to promote our Hall of Fame. So the tryouts will be, the boys will be trying out at John Hardin High School, and the girls will be trying out at Elizabethtown High School. And then we'll have our East-West. They'll all participate in the KABC East-West All-Star Game that night at John Hardin High School, all the participants. So that should be a great day of basketball, and we hope that many of you could come and join us for that day and see what's going on with these All-Stars and take a chance to see the High School Basketball Hall of Fame, which is in Elizabethtown now, which is a special attraction. We hope you get a chance to do that. And then from there, the game this year, June 7th at Bellarmine, we'll take on Indiana. And June 8th, we'll take them on again up in Indianapolis. So we are excited about that. The tickets will go on sale May 1st. At KentuckyBasketballCoaches.org, which is our website where you can get tickets starting May 1st. So we'd encourage any of you that can make it to support us. And we're excited about these youngsters, and I wish them all the best, not only as being chosen Mr. and Miss Basketball, but as the opportunities they have to play at the next level and hopefully to be a part of the All-Star team. Being a Kentucky All-Star is something special that is unforgettable. And so we're excited about that opportunity for you. Thank you so much, and thanks again to the Lions Club.
Since we're talking about upcoming events for this summer, we would also like to welcome Lion Mac Ferguson and Keith Hamby from Kissel Entertainment, who have some exciting news about the upcoming Bluegrass Fair here in Lexington.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. So glad you're to see such a great crowd at this event this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you are a part of history. You've heard about Mr. Richardson. You've heard about Mr. Hatton. You are a part of history. Congratulations. We're here just to tell you a little bit about what goes on in the summertime here in Lexington. The Lions Club of the Commonwealth are proud and involved. I'm sorry. I lost my place. I'm sorry. I'm a proud member of the Lexington Lions Club. Our Lions Club will celebrate our 100th anniversary next year. One of our many ways we give back to our community is by having the Lexington Lions Bluegrass Fair each year. The Bluegrass Fair has been going on since 1961, another part of history, and it's now the second largest fair in the Commonwealth behind our state fair in Louisville. Each year we take pride in providing a safe, family, fun, friendly atmosphere for all to enjoy. This year will be no exception. So mark your calendars. Everybody get your phones out right now. Come on. June the 6th through the 16th. We know you're from all over the Commonwealth of Kentucky, but come on back. We would love to have you for the fair. This year, for the first time, we're proud to be partnering with the new entertainment and carnival provider, Kissel Entertainment. Keith, you want to come on up, please? Sure. Kissel Entertainment is a top-rated traveling amusement park that services state and regional fairs operating in Ohio, Indiana, Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, and all over Kentucky, and this summer right here in Lexington, Kentucky. Kissel Entertainment has a rich family heritage of entertaining and is sure to please and has something for everyone. They take pride in pricing designed for the whole family in mind.
make it affordable to be entertained without breaking the bank. As I said, tonight we have Keith Hamby with me, who works for Kissel Entertainment. Keith and the Kissels have promised the largest midway ever with over 50 rides and attractions. If you're a ride person, this is the company that can provide spectacular rides for adults and teens, and also has rides for kids, slides, fun houses, challenge course, you name it, and they got it. There's also a play area for kids that are too small to ride. We have all kinds of amenities. They have private baby changing stations, along with diaper and wipes if needed, complimentary sunscreen. So these folks, we think we have found the right fit for our fair. They are loaded with friendly employees that are there to make sure the family has a great experience. They have all the traditional fair foods. You name it, they got it. Games of skill for all ages and skill levels are provided. We at the Lexington Lions Club are proud to welcome Kissel Entertainment to the Bluegrass Fair. Now comes the best part. This is a service to our community. Each year after the Bluegrass Fair is over, the Lexington Lions Club is proud to give all the proceeds right back to our community. We do not keep $1. We do not send a portion of our monies to any corporate office, such as in Chicago, New York, or Los Angeles. All stays right here in central Kentucky. Last year in 2018, when the Bluegrass Fair was over, after the carnival was gone, after all bills were paid, all money was accounted for, the Lexington Lions Club gave to about 20 different organizations a little over $165,000. And that's thanks. We're all in the Lexington Lions Club very proud of that, and it was a kind of a bad year because of the weather. So this year we hope to have better weather, and come on out and support us. And remember, everything stays right here in our community. The organizations we give to are like the Visually Impaired Preschoolers, Bluegrass Council of the Blind, Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation, Kentucky Lions Eye Bank, Radio Eye, Lexington Hearing and Speech Centers, Fayette County 4-H, and many, many others. As you see, the Lexington Lions Club, Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation, and Lions all over the Commonwealth are here to give back and live out our motto of "We serve." That is why I am proud to be a Lion, and that is why all Lions in this room are proud to be a Lion. If you're a member of a Lions Club, please stand up. Not just Lexington, but anywhere in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. If you're a Lion, please stand up and be recognized. So please come out and see us, June 6th through the 16th. Keith, can you remember that date?
I didn't see anybody take their phones out and put that on their calendar. June 6th through the 16th. Say it with me. 6th through the 16th of June. The 6th through the 16th of June. We say it 3 times so you'll remember it, right? I know you guys are busy. You young folks are busy playing basketball in school. Put that on your calendar. There's no limitations. You can come out all 11 nights. There's no restrictions, right. Okay? It's 11 nights of fun, okay? 11 days and nights. Mac did a great job locating the Kissel family and partnering with the Kissels. I think the Lions Club made a great move. It's going to be a great partnership. He mentioned the weather. Being in the business that we're in, there's 2 things that we can do about the weather. We buy a farmer's almanac, and we pray. That's it. That's the only 2 things we can do. But the Kissel family, they sent me up as a representative to speak for them. I've been working with them for several years. They are actually opening a show Thursday in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Not a basketball school, but a football town. So they couldn't make it out to be here, but they are doing carnivals right now, and we're all excited to get up to Lexington, show you what we're all about, give you a good time, and make it a great partnership for years to come. So June 6th through the 16th. Thank you.
What was that date? One more time. Okay.
2 people. 2 people remember.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
All right, at this point, we're going to take a 10-minute intermission. This would be a good chance for you if you want to go out and check on those items out there in the silent auction, maybe get your last little bid in on that, because once this intermission is over with, the silent auction will immediately close. So 10-minute intermission, back and we'll wrap things up here tonight.
I have a story to tell about a girl named Ernestine. It was just a matter of time till she was mine. And switched on in the middle of the day and hypnotized me in a disturbing way. I went to her house. I'm not gonna call the keys that she left. Don't work anymore. Ernestine, Ernestine, if you only knew what these eyes have seen. I borrowed from Peter to pay Paul, but I couldn't afford Ernestine at all. I never knew how hard it could be till I took a trip with Ernestine. I went to her house. I'm not gonna call the keys that she left. Don't work anymore. LSD. valeu. Chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu. Lembrando que é só a viagem de ida, sabendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu. Chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu. Lembrando que é só a viagem de ida, sabendo que valeu, valeu. Um samba, quando é feito em boa companhia, é mais que a vã filosofia de quem chora o tempo que perdeu. E o tempo é barco veloz, mas descansado. O tempo navega ao nosso lado, dizendo pra gente que valeu. Vai que valeu. Chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu. Lembrando que é só a viagem de ida, sabendo que valeu, valeu.
Atento ao trem do futuro em movimento. Quem perde o lugar joga no vento. A sorte que a vida ofereceu. Que sorte se a vida carimba o passaporte. Quem sabe o que quer fica mais forte e diz com certeza que valeu.
Vai que valeu. Chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu. Lembrando que é só a viagem de ida, sabendo que valeu, valeu.
Um samba, quando é feito em boa companhia, é mais do que a vã filosofia de quem chora o tempo que perdeu.
O tempo é barco veloz, mas descansado. O tempo navega ao nosso lado, dizendo pra gente que valeu. Vai que valeu. Chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu. Lembrando que é só a viagem de ida, sabendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu. Chegando, entrando na roda da vida, dizendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu. Lembrando que é só a viagem de ida, sabendo que valeu, valeu. Vai que valeu. Vai que valeu. Vai que valeu. goza más. Se baila así. Se goza más. Se baila así. Se goza más. Se baila así. Se goza más. Se baila así. Ay, qué ritmo sabroso. Se goza más. Este ritmo yo lo gozo. Se baila así. Tú quieres guarachar. Se goza más. Oye, ponte a bailar. Se baila así. El ritmo de Puerto Rico. Se goza más. Es el que me gusta más. Se baila así. Oye, de aquí para allá. Se goza más. De allá para acá. Se puede vacilar. Es que mi swing es tropical. Y que se puede vacilar. Es que mi swing es tropical. Y que se puede vacilar. Es que mi swing es tropical. Y que se puede vacilar. Es que mi swing es tropical.
Here we go.
All right, welcome back. If you'd like to find your seats, please. I should mention that tonight you may have seen that the Master of Ceremonies was supposed to be Billy Reed. He has done that in past years. Billy was feeling a little bit under the weather, so if you want to send good thoughts and prayers up for Billy Reed, he was just feeling a little sick tonight, so I got to take over the entire Master of Ceremonies duties instead of just calling out the players' names later on. So I'm, again, happy to be here with you, and hopefully you got the chance to bid on those items back there that you were wanting. In 2017, the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation, along with Rob Gayhart, former team manager for the University of Kentucky, and the family of the late Bill Kitely, created an award to honor a very special high school basketball team manager, as these students are often overlooked, although they do a lot of tremendous work as well to support their teams and their coaches as well. The award is known as the Bill Mr. Wildcat Kitely Award. Joining me now to present this award is Robert Gayhart, Karen Marlowe, the daughter of Bill Kitely, and sponsor of this award, Tim Short.
June 6th through the 16th. I'm a Lexington Lions Club member. The organization I work for, the Kentucky Lions Eye Bank, is a recipient of those funds, June 6th through 16th. Remember that. Anyhow, as I listened to Lion Mac Ferguson say a while ago, and Lion Shay Nickel, or Lions Eye Foundation president, talking about Lions serving, I would like to reflect on this award a little bit. Bill Kitely served at the University of Kentucky tireless hours for 47 years, from 1961 to 2008. A wonderful man. I had the privilege of working with him and being his friend for many years to come. Many days I'd pick him up and we would do something simple like go to Buffalo and Dad's for lunch. But the man taught me so much about life because he was a man who taught the boys that worked for him how to serve. And that's just what Lions do in Kentucky. We serve. And tonight, I'm very honored to be here with Karen, who I've known since my college days back in the latter 80s. She reminds me so much of her dad in so many ways. But when we put this award together, I remember calling her and saying, hey, I want to do this because there's so many kids out there that don't have the athletic ability to, to put the ball in a hole, to guard somebody, or just the athletic ability it takes and the agility to actually participate. But they're the ones that work behind the scenes to make sure things get done. And I thought it would be really neat to put this award together and honor a young person that has those attributes. This year, I'm very proud. Just met him tonight, first time. I've read about him, but I'm very proud tonight after meeting this young man. Karen said herself, he would pass the test with Mr. Kitely. We just know that Mr. Bill would have really loved this young man. He's from Ballard High School in Louisville, Kentucky. Y'all welcome Sam Ajabe. They had a nice article about Sam in the Courier Journal. You can Google it, look it up. But I believe his coach called him the most valuable player on the team. That's saying a lot.
All right, joining us now is Donna L.J. Murphy, the first Miss Basketball in 1976. Murphy played basketball at Newport High School and went on to become an All-American and graduate of Morehead State University, and their first female student athlete to have her jersey retired. She's a member of 11 Hall of Fames, including the Kentucky Basketball Hall of Fame. The Donna L.J. Murphy Award is awarded to a female high school senior player who exemplifies the essence of being a student athlete. Here to present the award, Donna L.J. Murphy.
Thank you. How are y'all doing today? Really good? Okay. Okay, I heard that. You know, it's an honor for me to be here with you guys tonight to celebrate student athletes. Young people, I want to talk a little b-ball to you a little bit before I get rolling with the award. But I want to shoot you some information and pass some words of wisdom your way before I take it to the hole. One morning, you're going to wake up. You're going to be 20 years old. Then you're going to be 35. Then you're going to be 40, 50. If you're fortunate, you'll make it to 60. And before you know it, you're going to realize how quickly time has passed and things have changed. That's why it's so important to not take your time nor your talents for granted while you're on this planet. Today is a special day for each of you as we celebrate your achievements. Treasure this moment and promise yourself to do whatever it takes to be who you are meant to be beyond basketball. And while you're on that journey, remember to always see the floor and give assists. I share this because I don't want you to foul out and get benched or ejected. I want you all to have slam dunk lives. So I hope you caught that because basketball is life. Anyway, moving on. 4 years ago, the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation created this award in my honor, and I'm very grateful and thankful to be living to be able to do this today. I'm privileged to be able to present the Donna L.J. Murphy Award to an outstanding Kentucky female high school senior basketball player this year. Principals and coaches and athletic directors must nominate this student athlete, and nominees must complete an application and write a 200-word essay. Consideration is given to basketball skills and accomplishments, academic credentials, being college-bound, character, work ethic, ability to overcome adversity, and leadership. Former winners have included Morgan Rich from Allen County, Scottsville. She had a scholarship to the University of Kentucky, and she transferred to the University of Oklahoma. Emma Young from East Jessamine. She's playing at Texas A&M in Corpus Christi. Jordan Brock from Harlan. She's playing in Tennessee Tech. Ciaja Harbison from Male is playing at St. Louis University. This year we had another strong group of awesome nominees, and I applaud each of them because it was very, very, very difficult to just select one, but I had to do that, and I did. This year's recipient, I believe she and her mother were here shortly, but they had to leave because she had to play in the regional finals at Eastern this evening. I had the opportunity to see her play and to present the award to her earlier during her senior night. She played varsity basketball for 6 years and scored over 2,000 career points and has a 3.9 GPA. Just to name a few of her activities, she's a member of the Beta Club, the National Honor Society, the Principal Advisory Council, and is also an avid volunteer in her community. Plus, she has accepted a scholarship to play at Tennessee Tech in the fall. And she wants to be an orthodontist. And after meeting her, I think she's going to be an orthodontist. The 219 Donna L.J. Murphy Award goes to Miss Malia Owens of Scott County High School. Thank you.
Joining me now is Ira Dawson, daughter of the late Wawa Jones, who was a two-sport All-American at the University of Kentucky, playing for legendary coaches Adolph Rupp and Bear Bryant. He also won 2 national championships and an NIT. Jones is the only player at UK to have his jersey retired in both basketball and football. Jones is best known as starting forward of the Fabulous Five, the 1948 NCAA championship team. The Wawa Jones Award is awarded to a senior male who plays multiple sports, displaying sportsmanship and leadership. Here to present the Wawa Jones Award is his daughter, Ira Dawson.
Hello, it's an honor to be here and present this prestigious award in my dad's name. I would like first to say thank you to the Kentucky Lions Bank for giving us this opportunity. Our father played multiple sports in high school and college. For this award, we are also looking for a young man that plays multiple sports, that excels in school and his community. Some of the young men that have received this award are Blake Ellis of Russell County, Landon Young of Lafayette, and Cooper Robb of Scott County. These are just a few. The young man we are honoring has earned a varsity letters in football, basketball, baseball, and track. In football, he played wide receiver, safety, running back, defensive back, punt returner, and a kicker. Basketball, he was a guard and a forward. He has scored over 1,500 points in his career. The school year of 2018, he was recognized in Cat's Paws of High School for Region 13 as one of the top 10 players. In baseball, he plays left field, and track, he is a sprinter, which he qualified and competed in the state meet. This young man's remarkable career includes a comeback after an injury playing football his junior year and breaking his wrist. His toughness and his dedication shows. Not only is he a great athlete, he has a 4.0 grade point average, he is a Governor's Scholar, and also a Math Counts Scholarship winner. A student with an outstanding character and respect from all his coaches. It's an honor to give this award to Killian Lefford from Harlan Independent School.
The Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation and the Kentucky Association of Basketball Coaches have a long history of working together to support Kentucky high school basketball. And in 2018, the two groups partnered again to begin presenting awards to stats leaders in Kentucky. Each year, the KHSAA compiles statistical data from coaches across the state, and tonight we will be awarding the top stats leaders for the 2018-19 regular basketball season. Announcing these awards will be Rick Shaw, radio host of the Kentucky High School Radio Network Scoreboard, along with Jerry Grigsby, a KHSAA record holder herself. Jerry had 81 points in a game in 1975 and currently holds the record for the most career points, 1,885 in the 1977 season. Sponsoring and presenting the awards to the winners will be Larry Pusateri with Morgan Stanley.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here tonight, and being Miss Basketball, especially I got to be the second Miss Basketball after my good friend Donna Murphy. It's always good to see her and everyone. So I get to read some of these awards for stats this year. So when it comes to the 2018-19 regular season scoring leader for the girls, from Boyd County, we have Ms. Savannah Wheeler. She averaged 30.8 points per game. Yeah.
And for the boys, the young man averaged 35.9 points a game. And he played for a team called the Big Trains. Please welcome from Silver Grove High School, our winner, Spence Mackey. Here he comes.
And moving on to our regular season field goal percentage for the girls from Seneca High School, we have Deja Trotter. She hit 68.9%. Wow, that's great. Wow. How do you do that? How do you do that?
And for the boys, regular season field goal percentage. Listen to this, 72.9% of the field goals he shot, he made. And he played for the North Laurel Jaguars. Please welcome Landon Young.
And for the 2018-19 regular season free throw percentage for the girls, I'd like to ask her how many she practiced in the summer. We have from Wolfe County, Haley Smith. She shot with a free throw percentage of 87.3%. Wow. That's great. Amazing. Wow. See you.
And for the boys in free throw shooting, a young man who shot 89.4% from the free throw line. He played for the Gallatin County Wildcats, Troy Coomer.
And moving on to three-point leaders, I didn't get to shoot any of those. That was before my time. But we have for the 2018-19 season from Murray High School, Elizabeth Curtis. She averaged 4.2 three-point shots per game. And she's not here tonight, but we'd like to recognize her.
And for the boys, in three-point shots per game, a young man from Perry County Central, the Commodores that's in the state tournament this week, Noah Back.
And as for rebounding, I don't think I got too many of those. But for the 2018-19 season, from my old 15th region, Sheldon Clark, Ms. Madison Thompson, she averaged 14.1 rebounds per game.
And finally, in rebounds per game for the boys, he averaged 35.9 points a game, and he also averaged 16.4 rebounds a game. Sound like my career. Congratulations, and it's from the Big Train team, Silver Grove. Congratulations to Spence Mackey.
All right, as we prepare to present the pieces of the Doc Stengel Candidates Court to the 2019 candidates for Mr. and Miss Basketball, I want to take a brief moment to reflect on the great life of Lion Doc Stengel. Doc, who passed away in 2014, was a member of the Downtown Lions Club since 1961, serving a term as president and was a trustee of Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation. In 2011, he was inducted into the Kentucky Lions Hall of Fame. An avid supporter of the Kentucky versus Indiana All-Star Classic, Lion Doc had a passion for high school basketball, and he also left a legacy that we hope to pass on to the next generation of basketball fans. At this time, let's take a moment to mention that we have a few candidates for Miss Basketball that couldn't be here tonight due to some scheduling conflicts, playing some regional championship games, so I guess that's a good thing. We'll be announcing the names, and I'll be accepting, we'll have actually some other people accepting the awards on their behalf. who will receive their pieces of the candidates court on March 15th during a presentation of the girls' Sweet 16. I now welcome Kathy Taylor to the stage. She's Vice President of Lexington Market Senior Loan Officer at Community Trust Bank. She's going to come up to the stage to present the awards to the 2019 Regional Players of the Year and your candidates for Mr. and Miss Basketball. All right, so these are the names you're going to want to remember, okay? Let's get it started right here with Region 1, Elizabeth Curtis of Murray County, who is one of those that is playing in a Region 1 championship tonight. Region 1 for the boys, Connor Guthrie of Mayfield. Let's go to Region 2 now, and Carly Keeney of Webster County, who is also playing in the Region 2 championship tonight. Region 2 out of the boys, Kiki Tandy, University Heights. Let's move to Region 3 now, and for the women, Kayla Young of Breckenridge County.
Where did love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go? Is it show? Where you from, bro? Talking, bro, let your tongue show. Money over in a box. That is still my favorite love quote. Put the gun aside. What the fuck? I sleep with the gun. And she don't snow.
All right, Region 3, also from Breckenridge County, Kobe Poole. To the 4th region we go, and Sarah Sutton of Allen County, Scottsville. Staying in Region 4, Clinton County's Jackson Harlan.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Show it what you want, show it what you need. Money, run game, we ain't never leave. Never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleep.
5th region, Mattie Wood, Marion County. Also, Region 5, Trayvon Smith, Taylor County.
I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips, I'm writing down names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is all balanced, I'm back on my The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all on my, I'm all in my bag, as hard as it get. I do not snort powder, I might take a sip, I might hit the blunt, but I'm live on the trip. I ain't popping no pill, but you do as you wish. I roll with some things, I love you.
To the 6th region, Emmy Ralph, Bullitt East.
Make this hit with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys, that's Nike boys hopping our coast. Way too big when we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at Boost. Had to hit my old town, the Ducker News.
Staying in the 6th region, Blake Butler, Jeffersontown.
You know, the night they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication.
Let's go now to the 7th region, Nyla Blackford of DuPont Manual.
All I really wanna see is up. I don't really need a DM either. All I back need is up. I got bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coop. Touch me, I'll shoot. Bow, shake it low. Get a little bag and take it to the stores. Get a little cash. You shake it real fast and get a little more. I got bands in the coop.
Still in the 7th region, David Johnson, Trinity.
Every time I pretend it come with a bait. I was in a rush, I was seeing space while I could break my knees. You ain't my sin, save it when you my big kids and face. Drink my like E&J, I was the bro, had to reinstate. Look and see him straight, be sissy.
Let's go now to the 8th region, Jacqueline Rubel, Anderson County.
Now she want a photo, you already know though. You only live once, that's the motto with the yellow. And we got it every day, every day, every day. Like we sitting on the bench, but we don't really play every day, every day. What anybody say, can't see him cause the money in the way. Real rap, what's up? One time for one time. I'm calling it out like the umpire. 7 grams in the blunt, almost drowned in the pool. So I swam tugboat, it's eastside.
Also in the 8th region, from Walton, Verona, Deontay Miles. All right, to the 9th region, and Zoe Barth, Highlands.
Almost there, don't give a damn. Only thing that's on my mind is who gonna run this town tonight.
Oh, yeah, I said it, we are. You can call me Caesar, in a dark Caesar. Please follow the leader. So everything we are, microphone fiend is the return.
Also in the 9th region, Lauren Schwartz, Ryle.
Still going bad on you anyway. I can feel like 80 rats in my memories. Me and Drizzy back to back is getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like there's a Terry. Richard Millie cause a Lambo. Known to keep the better on commando. Every time I'm in my trap, I move like Rambo.
Also in the 9th region, Taj Harding, Newport.
Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go? It's a show. Who you from, bro? Talking, bro. Let your tongue show. Money old in the box. That is still my favorite love quote. Put the gun aside. What the fuck? I sleep with the gun. And she don't snow. What the
All right, let's go now to the 10th region, Madison Kelleone, who is with Harrison County. They're playing right now in the 10th region championship game.
Boy, tell 'em. I love
Also in the 10th, Dante Allen, Pendleton County.
Make the city with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our coast. Way too big when we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at post. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 24-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the
All right, let's go to the 11th region now, and she was here earlier to enjoy some of the festivities, but Malia Owens right now playing in the 11th region championship game, so her classmate, Michael Moreno, will come up and accept on her behalf.
Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, yeah. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, VIP, coming live from the VIP. Heard nightlife, lost life, what that mean? Most feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got this, heard he got 3. That other rapper got a hit, but shout he not out. Who set the city on fire, soon as he got 3?
All right, we got quite a few from the 11th region here as we get to the boys. Going to start with one from my alma mater, Madison Central High School, and Isaiah Cozart.
Remember I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. None of Rolls Royces come with umbrellas. For the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been through. If money determine loyalty, we cut you with against you. And I'll go against you, facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2.
Michael Moreno doesn't just, accept awards on other people's behalf. He's also going to accept one for himself because he is also representing the 11th region, Michael Moreno of Scott County.
I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, but it was different.
Yeah, exactly.
God's plan. God's plan. I hope that sometimes I won't, but I feel good sometimes I don't.
Also from the 11th region, and I know the two of them are good friends, Kyle Rode, Lexington Christian Academy.
He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, taps it.
12th region, Emma King, Lincoln County. Boys 12th region, Carter Boffman from Mercer County.
Watch out, I lead the way. But them boys be nameless. I'm talking about y'all, don't with the gang, we dangerous. In the back of the riff, and I got the top off, she get me brainless. You can't put it on if you're too famous. Or give advice to say what's right and get too angry. Trying to read my right with the red blue light, like we still in slavery. Blood got them belts on the man they got.
All right, to the 13th region, and Reagan Hubbard, North Laurel. Also from the 13th region, J.J. Ramey, South Laurel.
I've been popping, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. When we call up on no and show up in them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata.
All right, to the 14th region we go, and Jada Higgins, Knott County Central.
I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances, finessing on them with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this. Parmesan with my accountant lips, in fact I'm down in this. You say with my movie, taste like you play for the analyst. Girl, I can buy a Westie girl with my face stuff. I know that it's good, won't you sit it on my taste buds? I can't wait to baby, once you let me with the extras. Pull up on your body.
Also from the 14th, Noah Back, Perry County Central.
Still going bad on you. I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back is getting scary. If you f***ing with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry. Richard Millie cuss a Lambo. Known to keep the better on commando. Every time I'm in my trap, I move like Rambo.
15th region, Anna Keaton, Paintsville. Also from the 15th region, Brady Whitaker, Magoffin County.
Something they know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. Yeah, they know, yeah. That gorilla's on the rise. Them other guys, I even gave them a chance to decide. Now it's something they know. They know, they know, they know.
And the 16th region, Savannah Wheeler, Boyd County.
Put your names in the grand bag. We're the one that kept cool without it. Till you start acting. Should've knew. Like film, man, moving new. Go let them have it. We ballin' like March Madness. I was cop shooting, tragic. I'm the one that live in lavish. Like I'm playing for the Mavericks. I don't want to they might have made me for even though she had it. She's gonna basic. We gon' wake up and smoke up some blood.
And our final one from the 16th region, Corbin Spencer, Elliott County.
Still going bad on you anyway. I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back is getting scary. If you f***ing with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry. Richard Millie cuss a Lambo. Known to keep the better.
All right, one last time for all the candidates tonight. Kathy, thank you very much as well. And now that we have introduced all the candidates, we're getting oh so close to that moment that we have all been waiting for, the announcement of Kentucky's 2019 Mr. and Miss Basketball. At this time, I want to welcome to the stage KLEF President Shay Nickel, Lion Mac Ferguson, Lion Guy Hollander, and representatives from Balfour, the official ring sponsor of Mr. and Miss Kentucky Basketball. All right, before we find out who is going to be Mr. and Miss Basketball recipients, let's first stand and join an old friend of many, Happy Chandler, in singing our state song, My Old Kentucky Home.
It's senior night at the University of Kentucky as the Wildcats honor 5 seniors, and now one of the most emotional moments in sport, former Governor A.B. Happy Chandler to sing My Old Kentucky Home.
The sun shine bright in my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. the young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking at the door. Then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home. For my old Kentucky home, far away.
All right, now, for the moment that we have all been waiting for, we're just about to announce the 2019 Mr. and Miss Kentucky basketball recipients. But first, let me tell you about one thing. There will be a benediction and ceremony to retire the colors after these awards are presented. So please be respectful to the Bryan Station Junior ROTC color guard and stay at your seats after the awards are announced. By remaining in your seats, you're honoring this wonderful country and the men and women around the world who have provided us with the freedom to be here tonight. Members of the media can meet with the winners in a designated area in the lobby after the retiring of the colors. All right, now to announce the winners, here is Lion Shay Nickel, president of the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation, who has been given the envelopes containing your 2019 Mr. and Miss Kentucky basketball recipients.
Thank you, sir. I just want to remind everyone that the Lions clubs represent 1.4 million Lions around the world, 46,000 Lions clubs around the globe. We're in 206 countries and geographical areas. We're the world's largest service organization, and we're all over the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and we're looking for a few more good men and women. Amen? So we'd like to welcome you aboard if you would join us. At this point, I'm going to ask one more person to join us on stage. He is the ranking Lion in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. He is a past international director, having served in 1994 through 1996 on the Lions Club International Board. Just think of this, out of all those Lions all over the globe, he was one of 32 individuals who led our organization in all of our efforts all over the world. Would you please make welcome past international director Tom Matney. There you go. Tom, come. Thank you, sir. Come on, stand here with me. Stand here with me. Tom, I'm going to give you the honor of announcing our Miss Kentucky basketball for 2019. Good luck. And may I just say, everyone in this room is a winner, and you have our respect.
See, I'm not sure if he did that because Mercer County took home the Miss Kentucky basketball last year, but we don't have that opportunity this year. But I'm pleased to announce that Boyd County and Miss Savannah Wheeler
Well, Lion Tom, we've got one more to present tonight. The 2019 Mr. Kentucky Basketball. Tom, if you'll do the honors.
See, I don't know how many of you remember, but we in Mercer County took home both of these last year. And we do have that opportunity again this year. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get there, but Pendleton County, Dante Allen.
Make the city with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys, that's Nike boys hopping our coast. Way too big when we pull up, we beat the loop. Was off the Remy, had up at Boost. Had to hit my old town, the Dunkin' News. 2-4-hour lockdown, we make no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in, just be mixes pop like Jamba Joe's. Different color chains, think my jewelry really selling fruits. And they joking, man, know the crackers with you wasn't news.
Thank you again for attending tonight. We honored to have you here. Hope you had a good time. Hope we lifted up some young people and encouraged them to achieve even greater heights in their careers, both in basketball, but most importantly, in life. Please remember to stay at your table until the flags have been retired. The silent auction winners will be posted on the screens afterwards, so please pay attention to the screens after the event. And at this time, I will call forward Lion Guy Hollander, who serves as our second vice president of the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation, to offer our benediction. And then the Bryan Station Junior ROTC will retire the colors. Please stay at your seats until they have been retired. So if everyone would please rise at this time as we have our benediction.
Please bow your heads. Almighty God, we thank you for the fellowship and inspiration of the past few hours and the accomplishments and promise demonstrated in these fine student athletes. We lift up each of them in our prayers, along with their students, teachers, and staff across the Commonwealth. Guide them, protect them, and keep them in your tender care. We ask that our schools remain as a safe haven for learning. Go with us now and provide your tender mercies. And until we meet again, grant us your continued blessings of health, happiness, and hope. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Thank you. God bless you, and we'll see you next year.